Hello and welcome back to another episode of $1 Million Success Fine Print. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button right now because what I'm about to reveal today will completely change how you look at digital courses forever. I'm going to show you exactly how I went from making almost nothing online to building a system that brings in over $50,000 every single month just by selling high-ticket digital courses. Yes, you heard me right, $50,000 a month. And no, I didn't start with an email list of 1 million people. No, I didn't have a viral product launch. And no, I didn't spend thousands on ads. What I did was build a simple but powerful framework that allowed me to sell premium price courses consistently, and I want to share it with you today. So if you're tired of low-ticket offers, affiliate marketing funnels that barely pay anything, or free content that doesn't convert into real income, this video is exactly what you need to watch all the way through. Because by the time you reach the end, you'll not only understand the strategy, you'll also know the exact steps I took to scale my course business to over $50,000 per month. Let's get started. First, let's talk about why most people fail with digital courses. The biggest mistake most creators make is trying to create the perfect course first. They spend months researching, outlining, filming, editing, and launching, only to realize no one cares. That's because success doesn't come from having the best course. It comes from having the right audience, the right offer, and the right positioning. So step one is not creating a course. It's identifying the problem that enough people are willing to pay top dollar to solve. Here's how I do that. Every single course I created started with a single question. What is the most painful problem my audience faces that they would pay serious money to fix? It's not about what I like teaching. It's not about what trends are popular. It's about finding a deep, urgent, specific pain point that people are actively looking to solve and then offering a solution that delivers massive results. Once I find that problem, I reverse engineer the entire course around solving it as fast and effectively as possible. Now, let's talk about pricing. Most people think digital courses should be priced between $20 and $200. That's where they go wrong. If you want to make $50,000 a month, you can't rely on volume sales. You need fewer buyers, but higher ticket prices. For example, selling 100 courses at $500 gives you $50,000. That's only 100 customers. But if you're selling $97 courses, you need over 500 sales to hit that same number. That's a lot harder to sustain. So how do you justify charging $500 or more for a digital course? Simple. Deliver more value than the price tag. Your course needs to promise and deliver a transformation that's worth far more than what you're charging. Think of it like this. If your course helps someone land a job that pays $100,000 instead of $40,000, wouldn't $1,000 be a small investment compared to the return? Exactly. So when you position your course as an investment, not a purchase, people stop thinking about the price and start thinking about the ROI. Now, let's break down how I structure my high-ticket courses. Each course has 3 key components. 1, a clear outcome. 2, a step-by-step roadmap. 3, proven systems and templates. Without these elements, your course won't convert. People don't buy information, they buy transformation. So your course must guide them from point A to point B with minimal friction. Next, let's talk about the platform. Where you host your course matters a lot. You can use platforms like Teachable, Thinkific, or Kajabi. But what matters more than the platform is the experience you create for your students. A good course platform should allow you to deliver content in multiple formats: video, audio, PDFs, quizzes, worksheets. More importantly, it should give you tools to track student progress, collect feedback, and provide support. Now, let's talk about sales. You can have the best course in the world, but if no one buys it, it doesn't matter. So how do I actually sell these courses without running paid ads or doing aggressive outreach? The answer is simple: leverage organic traffic. I focus on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Instagram to build authority and attract ideal customers. On YouTube, I create content that answers their questions and positions me as someone who knows what they're going through. Then, I direct them to a free resource like a checklist, worksheet, or training that gets them onto my email list. Once they're on my list, I nurture them with valuable content and eventually present the high-ticket offer. That's the funnel. But here's the secret. I don't push the sale too early. Instead, I build trust by giving real value up front. I teach them something useful for free before asking them to invest. That's how I create demand. Now, let's talk about delivery. Selling the course is only half the battle. Delivering real results is what builds long-term credibility and repeat customers. That's why every course I sell comes with lifetime access, community support, and regular updates. I also include live Q&A sessions, bonus materials, and accountability tools to ensure students finish the program and see results. When people get results, they leave reviews, refer others, and even buy more from you. Which brings me to my next point, upsells and retention. Once someone buys your main course, they become your best customer. You can offer them advanced modules, coaching calls, done-for-you templates, or even a mastermind group. These high-margin add-ons can increase your average customer value significantly. In fact, some of my customers have spent over $5,000 after buying the initial course. That's the power of stacking offers. Now, let's talk about the most important part, consistency. Making $50,000 a month isn't about one big launch. It's about building a sustainable system that generates income month after month. That means having a content calendar, a sales cycle, and a process for onboarding and supporting students. I release new content weekly, update my course quarterly, and engage with my audience daily. That's how I keep the revenue flowing without burning out. Now, here's the bombshell. You don't need a huge following to sell high-ticket courses. In fact, my first high-ticket course sold for $997, and I made over $20,000 from less than 500 subscribers. How? Because I focused on serving a specific niche, solving a real problem, and delivering unmatched value. It wasn't about the size of my audience. It was about the quality of my message. So if you're sitting there thinking you're not ready because you don't have enough followers, forget that mindset. Focus on who you can help the most, not how many people you can reach. Because when you do that, everything else falls into place. If you found value in this video, please make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. Also, drop a comment below and tell me, what's one thing you learned today that you can implement immediately? And just a heads up, in the next video, I'm going to be breaking down other high-income methods like forex trading, dropshipping, and e-commerce strategies that you can start with very little investment. Watch out for that, because it's going to blow your mind. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where I reveal the exact funnel I used to generate my first $10,000 in course sales. Until then, keep building, keep learning, and remember, your next breakthrough is closer than you think.